Category 5 storm, not good news.
That's the worst of all scenarios, basically, to have a storm like that. I mean, in Jamaica, they're no strangers to hurricanes there.
Right.
They've had them before, back in I think it was 88. Hurricane Gilbert went across the island. Lowest pressure ever recorded on the planet with that one, but it was moving at a pretty rapid pace.
And this really isn't.
No, wait till you see it. Let me show you the high-resolution imagery of Melissa today as it strengthened from a Category 4 to a Category 5. Look how concentric the eye is and how smooth it is. And then you get these bumps kind of emanating out around the eye. Part of that is gravity waves because the air is rising so rapidly. It sends out ripples like if you throw a stone into a pond. And then you just get this incredible convection forming around thunderstorms, forming around the eye wall there. So that's the high resolution imagery. This is the wider view, obviously. You can see the eye. And what's notable here is the drift. It's been drifting slowly west. It took a turn to the south a little bit, but it's made its move now. It started its turn to the north. It's still not moving very fast, but it has started to make its move towards the island of Jamaica. See, it's moving north-northeast at a very meager 2 miles an hour, so it's almost stationary. And if it continues on that track and just sits on the coast of Jamaica for a while, that's why it'd be 40 inches of rain, along with the wind gusts, which right now are over 200 miles an hour at the core of that storm. The sustained winds, 175. You can't stand up in that, not even close. So again, it's going to slam into, it looks like western Jamaica as a Category 5, and then Cuba as a Category 4, and then emerge into the Bahamas still as a Category 2. It's going to be a rough several days down in the Caribbean. All right, here's Timberline and a great sunset. Mount Jefferson, the Three Sisters, scattered high clouds moving on in, some low clouds down in the valley there, and snow, about 2 feet new from this weekend. Kind of nice. 44 degrees in Portland right now. It's cloudy. It's clear on the east side, and so there's a freeze warning up for this part of the Columbia Basin of around Hermiston and Boardman for tomorrow morning. That's the only watch warning or advisory in the state of Oregon right now. But here's the next storm system. Different from the last, though, because it's developing and heading north much farther west than the last several days. Still, we'll get clipped with maybe a little bit of rain from the warm front. That's this. But the cold front will bring us rain as we go to tomorrow night. And here's what it looks like on the modeling. Should be dry in the morning, so no issues for the morning commute. I don't think we'll get a lot of fog. We have a light easterly wind right now. That'll preclude fog from forming in any meaningful way. But then this is tomorrow night. We get the rain blasting on through, but it's a quick mover. Wednesday and Thursday look like really nice days. We should end up with quite a bit of sunshine, maybe some scattered high clouds. Now, when we look at the rainfall forecast here, it's interesting because even though it's a fairly meager system, modeling is still dropping ½ an inch plus in the Portland area. That would get us above average for the entire month of October. We need about 1/4 inch to do that. We don't need 6200s. So we've got morning showers on the coast and then a little bit of sun and then rain coming in during the evening hours tomorrow night as that warm front approaches. In the Portland area, cloudy tomorrow. Could be a sprinkle in the morning, but most of the rain is going to be tomorrow evening, and it should generally be light. High of 57, the low is 41. 59 on Wednesday, mostly sunny. Thursday, mostly sunny and 60. Then here comes Halloween. We're going to call it rain late, as in after the trick-or-treating hours, after about 10 o'clock. But again, we'll be watching that forecast very closely because I know every hour matters on Halloween night for the trick-or-treaters out there and their parents. And then showers for sure on Saturday, but it seems like it'll dry out again for the last half of the weekend as we fall back to standard time on Sunday. Get that hour of sleep back, David.
Hey, can't complain about that. Thanks, Matt.